Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and we have some more BMW news for you this week. First of all, I'm going to start off with the big leak that happened yesterday, and that is what looks like a first shot of a G80 M3 on the production line. From the rear of the car, it does look slightly unfinished, but I think it's definitely a G80 M3 because if you look at the arches, they're really wide. And it also looks very aggressive from the bonnet. It looks like it's got a bulge. We're not sure whether it's gonna have the elongated grills yet. Everyone's really looking forward to seeing that. And it's quite funny because when people saw the shot of the rear, they're like, okay, that's fine, that looks okay, but let's see the front, because everyone's really anticipating what's gonna go on with that, whether it's gonna have the whole beaver grill thing going on. But I think from the rear, the picture that's shown, it actually looks pretty good. Exhaust tips look a bit thin. I don't think it's a finished model. It does look very, very aggressive, and I'm not 100% sure if that rear diffuser is also going to be the finished item. Maybe it's an M Performance part, who knows? But the color looks amazing as well. I believe it's called Toronto Red, and I hope that when they release this car that they do have it in lots of different individual colors rather than waiting for a year and then releasing them. Because what that means is when you first order the car, you have to order a boring color, and all the interesting colors come afterwards. It's also been seen testing around the Nürburgring again. Sounds amazing, and it looks really good going around there. It looks really composed. We're really excited about this car, and hopefully we'll pick up one as soon as it comes out. BMW also premiered the new 2 Series Grand Coupe, which is based on the 1 Series platform. So front-wheel drive of the 235i, that will be 4-wheel drive. It's going to be rivaling the Mercedes CLA. And from the looks perspective, the front end looks okay in my opinion. The rear end is going to take a lot of getting used to. It looks a bit like an X car from the back. It can't decide whether it's an SUV or a coupe style saloon. But as with all of these new BMWs coming out, I think they're going to take a lot of getting used to. But that's nothing new from BMW. Every time they've changed the design language completely, it does take a little while to get used to it. But most of the time, BMW fans do get used to it. I think the last couple of cars they've had come out that look amazing straight away were the F80 M3. That looked stunning straight away, even when you saw the prototype pictures. And all the way through, you said, okay, that's amazing, I will have that. Same with the F90. There was nothing wrong with the design of the F90. But with the new design language that they've got now, I think it's going to take a lot of getting used to, especially with the grills. I haven't driven the new platform 1 Series yet. Hopefully I'll get to go out in one of those soon so I can give you my impressions of what they are like to drive. Although the 2 Series Grand Coupe is now front wheel drive, BMW have announced that the 2 Series Coupe, confusingly, is going to be rear wheel drive, and that is what the M2 will be based on. And they have also confirmed that they will do a 6-cylinder engine in that. So that hopefully means a variation of the B58 for the upcoming M2. A lot of people were upset when they saw the 2 Series Grand Coupe saying, oh my God, it's only front wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. Don't worry guys, the M2 and probably the M235i or whatever they choose to badge it as will have a rear wheel drive option. So I think that's going to be a good car. It is on a completely different platform, so it'll be interesting to see if they change the design at all. I don't think it's going to have the same front end, because what BMW are doing now on their coupes, they are trying to make them look completely different to the normal saloon models. BMW have also announced that they're going to extend the production run of the BMW i3 to compete with the Volkswagen ID.3. Now this car was first concepted in 2011 and has been out since 2013. 6 years is the normal kind of production run from BMW, where they will either end the production or they will have a new model coming out. They haven't actually released any details of a new model coming out for the i3, so they have no replacement. So instead they're going to keep making them as long as there is demand. How long this carries on for, I don't know. Obviously, looks like we're being forced into EVs as being the future of motoring. And with that in mind, I've been looking for a new daily for my wife, and I thought, well, why not potentially get an i3? It's a BMW, it's EV, it's a future, and it kind of makes a cool little daily. I've always liked the design of them. It looks futuristic, and I think it still looks really fresh. But obviously, us being us, we can't have a standard BMW i3. So I started playing around with some ideas, and I've come up with the Evolve Edition i3. So this is based on the i3S. and it has a set of 660 Shuriken wheels, which I designed specifically for this car, but I think this design is also going to work on a lot of other BMWs. It's slightly lowered and it has a front carbon lip and a rear spoiler. What do you guys think of what we've done? Does it make EV cars more appealing, or is the fact that it has no petrol engine offensive to you? Let us know in the comments. So that's the news. If you want to watch more BMW related news, you can watch that over here. If you'd like to watch something YouTube suggests you might like from our other videos, you can watch that over here. Now, if you did like the video, please click that thumbs up button. And if you've got any questions, you can put those in the comments for us. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.